Good Monday evening. Looks like we got 8 people in the chat. I wonder if any more are going to be showing up for this full album review. Seems like we got the regulars in here and we are ready to get this road on the show. Because the fact that it's a full album, I'm guessing there's more than 4 or 5 songs, usually on a full album. So we have a lot to get to tonight. So let's just roll right into it this nice Monday evening, 2 weeks before Christmas. Can you believe we are 2 weeks before Christmas? I think I saw that Scott K said he did all his shopping yesterday, so his wallet is pretty thin, which is okay. One benefit, I guess, if the only benefit of not really having a deep and wide family structure in my life is there's not really anybody to buy gifts for. So I guess that makes my wallet the same as it was before Christmas. But we got Mr. Jim L, Mr. JAMESU on the docket for today's full album review. And I wonder if you guys all know what the album review is going to be. So Jim, shall we get into it and just let them know and quit the painful wait that they have and see what's up? Yes, I guess I could always bring you free gifts. I'll bring you some sexual free gifts. Some sexual healing. Sure Cucumber would like that. Where is Cucumber, by the way? His ass needs to be in the chat. Hopefully, we got some people here that are first timers. We've definitely gotten a few subscribers over the last month because of the first Dream Theater track that came out, as well as the last one. I think there have been a couple additions to the channel because of that. So if you are new here and you're sitting in the background on the chat right now, introduce yourself and give us your opinion on this album review and see what you guys think another one. So here we go. This is what Jim has to say for us. He says, "Hi Cap and the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Tonight I'm bringing you an album of beautiful atmospheric progressive metal. Thanks to Para for leading me to this band. This band is becoming one of my favorites. The band is Tesseract, and tonight we are going to be doing a full album review of their 2018 album, Sonder. I think that's how you say it. The album's War of Being, which we've actually had the song War of Being, and I think other stuff from that album on here as well. Altered State and Polaris are my top 3 albums from Tesseract. Due to time constraints, however, we will listen to my 4th favorite. The album consists of 7 songs and runs about 36 minutes. A lot of you have probably heard this album, but those of you that haven't, that'd be me. I think if I look at these title tracks, Luminary looks familiar. Juno, I'm pretty sure we've had on the channel. Maybe that's it. I think I have Juno on I think it was one of my top 40s, wasn't it? Or something. I don't know. Luminary looks familiar. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, we've had so many titles, and I'm getting old, so that's my excuse. He says, a lot of you have probably heard this album, but those of you that haven't, lie back and let the tones of Tesseract and Daniel Tompkins carry you away. I'll tell you what, Daniel Tompkins is featured on one of my favorite songs of all time, which is Earthside's A Dream in Static. That song is absolutely still probably in my top 5 songs of all time of this channel. Probably maybe my top 1. I mean, it's so good. But he says, let's get into this. First song on the docket is Luminary. Luminary is a standout with both a big, catchy chorus, which I love, and an amazing amount of heaviness in its main riff. Okay, let's see how we do it. All right, let's go. I love the little ghost notes in that. I love how prominent the bass sounds too. Adrian, how dare you? Love it. What's up, Ronan? Good to see you in the chat. I feel like it's kind of low. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. There we go. Fuck yeah, Earthside slaps. I've seen them 3 times. The keyboardist is fun to watch too. Live. And that bass just sounds fucking sick. Nice. Why can't John Myung be this high in the mix? Like that. Man, just love how that. I don't think I've heard this song. I thought by the title it looked familiar, but maybe we've had another song called Luminary on the channel before, but I'm definitely digging this song so far. You can see this on the playlist easily. Back to the beginning. Fucking love that part. And that's it. All right, well, let's get to the next one. See what he has to say. It says, King follows with more major league riffs and vocal hooks. How? I mean, I guess that wasn't completely vocal hooks, but this is called King. Let's get right into it. Let's go. And as I say that, obviously that could go on a playlist. I like that. There's a screaming from Daniel. Ooh, I like that. That was a nice little switch into this kind of... I remember Tesseract was like Para's jizz at the very beginning of this channel when he joined. And then slowly moved into Sleep Token as his favorite. I think that was the order of it. Maybe it was reversed. I'll be honest, I'm not feeling this one as much as the first one. I like it. It's close, but I like the first one a bit more so far. And I love that there's like not that much screaming. His clean voice is great. Well, no, Jim, I prefer. I mean, he's not bad, good, it's okay, but I prefer his clean voice. It's beautiful. So I'm just gonna say right now, I can already feel it. I like one a little bit better. Maybe I feel like one was actually a little more hooky than this, but you led me to believe this is gonna be really hooky, Jim. It is, but it's not as hooky as one to me. His voice is so beautiful. I love that. Starface. It's amazing or interesting to me how his snare drum sound just like really it cuts through the mix. How are these guys with lyrical content? Obviously, I'm not paying attention to the lyrics as much because I'm paying attention to the music first, but... Is it going to fade out or is it going to get heavy again? Sounds like a fade out. Oh, and there it is, folks. So, yeah, maybe I'm the only one, but I feel like I like one better than two. I think they're pretty close to each other, but overall, I thought one caught me more. But you never know. If I listen to these again, as I always do, maybe it'll change on a second listen, but on a first listen, that I seem to be against the grain here, maybe because you guys have all listened to this several times, but on a first listen for me, one is standing out to me or connecting with me more than two so far. So let's get a number three. This is Orbital, is one of the most beautiful atmospheric songs I've ever heard. Tompkins doesn't disappoint here. All right, so atmospheric seems to be the word of the day. So let's hear how this one goes. It's a very short song. It's only 2:19. Here we go. Oh, this is an interlude track? Is this kind of like the Caligula's Horse interlude that I love so much that made my top? Yeah, I fucking love interludes. Love his voice. Excellent. Good harmonies. So I didn't see any answers in the chat. What are their lyrics like? The lyrical content? Does it tend to be obscure like most stuff, or is it very practical? Heart, one mind. This is beautiful. I'll have to review them then, because typically something about this reminds me of a little bit of 80s, like an 80s vibe. I'm guessing that's the end since it's such a short song. Going into the next song. All right, I know you guys are going to flame me for this, but that's my favorite so far because I just love little ballady stuff like that. The background kind of vibe, the atmosphere or the vibe makes me feel 80s-ish. Yes, a little bit. It kind of reminded me of like Breakfast Club or something for some reason, like that kind of vibe. All right, so here we go with the next song. It is right into Juno, which I'm pretty sure I've heard this before. Juno switches seamlessly between time signatures and grooves. This is a catchy song that mixes heaviness and melody perfectly. All right, here we go. Yeah. It's not ringing a bell, but I'm pretty sure I've heard this song, right? Ooh, rip it. This song's 5 minutes long. Ooh, that was kind of a cool lyrical delivery. Halftime is life, motherfuckers. like this part, probably my favorite part so far. I like his ghost notes. They're very subtle, like a ghost note should be. But it adds so much of that, like that railroad kind of driving feel. But it's very subtle, which is what a whole ghost note is supposed to be. Love his voice. Nice. Yes. Beautiful. Nice switch up by the drummer right there. Because it makes you feel like the subdivision very differently, even though the actual instruments didn't change. And he goes back to that. Nice build there. Voice is so great. Part's sick. All right, so I am gonna put that one. I know you guys are probably gonna think I'm an idiot, but hey, I have the right to change my mind, okay? But I like that, obviously, very good, but for some reason, I don't know if it was just because it's the first song, but 1 to me is still the most catchy connected out of these so far. Again, on a second or third or fourth listen, maybe the other ones will grow on me more, but on a first listen, this is 3 is my favorite, short, sweet, ballady, and then number 1 is my second, and then this would be third, and then 2 at the moment is kind of picking up the tail. I did want to notice something that or say something that I noticed. Michael, did you just call Ivy your wifey? Probably true, wifey. You're talking about what she said about Manny. You better watch out. Jason's going to come after you, pal. All right. Probably your wife, too. Next one is Beneath My Skin / Mirror Image. Wow, this is 11 minutes long. Beneath My Skin is a worthy departure for the band. Okay. Traversing creepy, chilling soundscapes with wonderful drum fills. Love that. Before opening up into a relaxed groove that carries the rest of the song. Mirror Image starts out with a haunting piano intro, some background noise, and Tompkins' amazing voice. Can't wait to hear that. Let's get right into it since it's 11 minutes long. This is number 1, 2, 3. Is this right? Yep. Interesting. All right, Nick is already calling this as his favorite of the songs so far. Michael. Sure it did. Next is going to be AI got her into your bed. Okay, feel the build. Yeah, his drums sound so precise in the way they're mixed. Reminds me of Sleep Token a little bit. Woo! I like how it went back to that. Oh, there's that like delay sound that I tell you I always love in every fucking song. Nice groove here to go along with it. And I love how they keep the... My favorite part of the song right here so far. I can see why they chose, Earthside chose Daniel Tompkins for that song. He fits perfectly into that atmospheric Earthside. I know he does a lot of projects and this is his main band, but I've said it before, I wish he would go full-time with Earthside because I think the mix is beautiful. Those drum fills were beautiful to go into this transition. Simple but perfect. I just love how it's that. Take another bite from this. Of course, Jim. Just perfect every time. Very rhythmic. Cuts through the music really well. Establishes the pattern. What can't you like about it? But, like how they switched it there. This is one of those albums that maybe just doesn't have a bad song on it. Ooh, meow. Meow. Like that part. Woo! Woo! Roll. And he loves to do those ghost notes on his snare. Ah, Cucumber's made it. What's up, buddy? I know that's not the end because we're only probably, what, halfway through it? mean, these guys were really good, at least on this album, of setting great feel. Atmospheric is appropriate.
As the dust begins to fall, I see an image of it all. It keeps me awake, keeps me awake. Separated from.
So how many monthly Spotify listeners does Tesseract have? I'm guessing it's not more than Sleep Token. Sleep Token's gotten big lately, but man, it really sounds like it's gonna end. Keeps me away or keeps me awake? Beautiful. Like that hi-hat and ride cymbal. I mean, this is essentially 2 songs in one, it seems like, right? So just so I know for a comparison, how many monthly listeners does Sleep Token have on Spotify? This kind of song could go on like a campfire playlist because it's that chill. Oh wow, 4 million? Yeah, quite different. So I'm assuming you guys like Daniel's voice better than Sleep Token voice, right? I would assume that's pretty across the board. Beautiful harmonies in the back. Choral. I mean, after listening to him several times now, I think Daniel, for me, I always get him messed up with like Daniel Hyman in the past. Oh, nice. Sorry. Got interrupted by Beauty. Hear that like love that. Dang. Like they're marching. That's one of the reasons I like the China. It feels like people are marching. Woo! Is that the end? Great last chord. Bang, bang. Yeah, I would definitely say, as far as screaming is concerned, when Daniel Tompkins does his screaming, I think that's the end. I put his screaming next to, like, right, like behind, as far as appealing and how I like it and how I can handle it, behind Michael Ackerfeld. His growls and stuff, like the mixture, it's different because he does more screams, whereas Ackerfeld does more growls. But I like the transition. I can handle the transition between them. And again, just his high voice is so damn beautiful. He's probably, you know, I've said, I think in the past, Devin has probably one of the best overall progressive sounds of a voice. I'm gonna say it's challenged for me with Daniel Tompkins when he's just very beautiful in his singing. So I'm gonna put this right in the middle, and I'm actually gonna put it above Juno for me, because essentially that seemed like the thing that would take it away. It was kind of long. It's 11 minutes. And I've always said that to justify anything over 8 minutes, it needs to be really, really good. But it seems like that's a two-parter of a song. So it almost seems like it's two songs into one, especially with that kind of straight break in the middle. So I give it a little more leeway. But that definitely is the kind of song that I would put on a campfire playlist, even though it's heavier. It's more like drony and like backgroundy and ballady and atmospheric-y enough to put on a campfire playlist that I would like to hear. So that's why I'm putting it above Juno. So again, these are all first impressions. A lot of times first impressions are wrong, but that's where I'm at right now. So let's get on to the next one, which is the second to last one. This is Smile. The slower pace of Smile makes for an interesting listen, with layers of haunting sound effects and more abrasive than usual guitar tones, plus some rare screamed vocals from Tompkins. Smile fades into the last song, The Arrow, and is again atmospherically beautiful. The Tesseract thick, rich guitars are very pronounced in the middle, and the track ends in pure bliss. And he doesn't say anything about Arrow, so I'll just go right into Arrow right after that. Okay, here we go. Let's see where Smile goes for me in this slew. Yeah. Fuck, there it is. It's like that digital delay kind of thing. Mechanical. I do feel like, maybe it's just me, but I feel like his vocals could be higher in the mix. They seem like right in the middle. Yes. So far, this is feeling like number one to me. So we're back into that verse that this might be right after one, unless the screams kind of take away from it enough. We'll see. I hope the screams are like... If they're like that, I fucking love it. Feel you getting closer. See, I can understand his screams. Oh, and I love how we went back to this. This might be my favorite fucking song of the whole album so far. This is sick. Dude, this song is fucking sick. How are you guys not putting this first? This song is, unless something goes terribly wrong, this is taking the cake for me. Yes. Holy shit. Dude, this fucking song is sick. They really like that high-pitched. There's those ghost notes again. Woo! Bow, bow. I'm not gonna say by a little, by a lot, this song is the best song on the album. Holy shit. Love it. Love the offbeat feel. Dude, this song is fucking sick. Sorry, I had to go to the next track. Hell yeah, that song is definitely #1 for me. You guys are nuts. No, I was not expecting that because nobody said anything about it as being the best track. Beautiful. I mean, this is almost like #3. It feels like an interlude, even though it's the end of the album. It's kind of hard for me to judge this one in the midst of the other songs because because it was a continuation and even not an interlude, it's tough. I mean, I feel like I should put it with 6, but I'm not going to. So I'm only going to put it at the end because of just where it sits in the album. But I like it. I mean, I really like it. It was weird going right into that from, I don't know why did they make it a whole separate track? Can you guys explain that? Why not? If it continues into that track anyway, why not just keep it as one track? Why separate it? Anyway, I'm going to say that, again, this is a first listen, so things might change, especially when you're listening to a whole album. Maybe Juno will become more popular for me as it is for everybody else. But on a first listen, it definitely wasn't in my top of the album. Number 6 blew me away. Mostly, I was just not expecting it at all. But that number 6 fucking song was awesome. Number 1, I really enjoyed. So I think 6, 3, and 1, and 5 will probably go on a playlist. 4, 7, and 2, I'll have to listen to them again, and we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, this was, I would say, a very, very solid album. Good choice. Give you a grade on the album and the album as a whole. I would say I would give it a solid B. The reason I would give it a solid B and not like an A is because I feel like a lot of the songs, again, sound pretty similar to each other. Like it had like one basic kind of sound that kind of worked its way throughout. Very atmospheric, some guitar work that was very much the same. I tend to like albums, again, not so much recently, but in the past, that I loved about Dream Theaters because they had so much in one album and it worked. It wasn't like they were just trying to do it to try to do something different. But they had songs that any of them didn't sound like the other song. They might have been in the same genre, but the songs were just so completely different. I would not say that was true about this album. This album, to me, a lot of the songs just seemed like they were carrying on the same song in a different sort of form, or a little bit. But that's me. So I give it a solid B for that reason, because a lot of those songs, like Caligula's Horse, even though they're pretty similar to each other, they're great songs. But these, for me, are not on the level of a Caligula's Horse song, which to me would deserve an A or an A+ for their albums because they're fucking awesome. But that's me. This is a good album, good, solid, strong album. If I got a B girlfriend, I'd be fucking happy as shit. I wouldn't be complaining about it at all. Just because they're not an A. Okay, A's have other problems. So anyway. All right, you guys have a great rest of your week. And we are here on Saturday for our old and new winners set number 14. I still need Nick's song and Ryan's song. If you guys don't get those in by Thursday, I'm replacing you with something else. So make sure you follow, under 5,000 or 5,000 and under Spotify listeners per month, I think is the theme. And then next Monday, a week from tonight, is a Michael Herman set. And then we are free on the board for any other sets that people want to turn in, or songs or other hodgepodges. And then Christmas will be here. And then we'll be into the new year. And when the new year comes, we will be having some Casey Kasem's Top 40 2024 sets coming out. So keep that in mind. So, all right, people, have a great week. And we will see you on Saturday. Peace.